My name is Don Ward, CEO of Laundris Corporation based here in Austin, Texas. Laundris is really disrupting the traditional service market, just as Uber did with transportation. The incumbents represent a $53 billion market size, and we are tested and proven with Facebook and Hotel Grand Duke, and I'm going to walk you through this. Current process is manual. Meet Olivier. He's the general manager of a 190-room hotel. Actually, the Hotel Grand Duke based in Austin. Every day, he's thinking about improvements to his operation and how he can streamline things. His number one expense is labor and whether he should outsource or do in-house. His number two expense is the linens itself and when he needs and getting information on when he needs to reorder those. And then thirdly, if he's outsourced, he's constantly trying to understand poor service constraints and quality that constantly plague the industry. He knows there has to be a better way, and that's where we step in. Laundris provides a digital inventory and asset platform that helps him to reduce his linen and labor costs, and I'm going to walk you through this. We'll take our existing customers, Facebook of Austin, that caters 20 to 25,000 meals per day, and Hotel Grand Duke, the 190-room hotel in Austin. We provide them full life cycle management of their linens. We can tell when things were scheduled for delivery, picked up, arrived at our facility, returned for delivery, and then ultimately we'll take this scenario, which is the static closet, and turn it into dynamic information for real-time business intelligence. We're helping to make Olivier's job a little bit easier. He's able to go to our customer portal. From our customer portal, he's able to see his orders. He's able to see reporting, tracking, and receive delivery notifications. And our advantage is we have artificial intelligence and intel that helps him as far as the inventory management piece. Here, he clicks on schedule pickup. He can see when things, or he can choose his frequency, the location, days per week. We can also help him with that. He can see whether his orders are in pending mode, scheduled, or out for delivery. We can also help him with that, and we can see internally when those schedules or when those orders were scheduled. He was receiving dot matrix paper before. Now we created a digital invoicing platform where he can see billing across multiple locations. And with our Laundris Portal, he can see where things are at all given times, whether they're at his facility, in transit, or back for delivery. And with our artificial intelligence, we can help to automate the whole entire process by eliminating him having a manual account, and we could drop ship linens to him once he reaches predefined parameters. We utilize precision technology to do this. Now is the time to move. We're in a connected era, and by the year 2024, there'll be 500 billion connected devices. We look at ourselves as the Netflix, and we look at the income as Blockbuster. Why do customers care about this? Because in the new economy, digital transformation and business intelligence is going to make more difference. People are going to be looking to automate and simplify things more. With us, we give him one single pane of glass, and we also give him the ability to work up the stack. We'll start with pickup all the way to complete inventory management. And so what we've done with Olivier is effectively help him to reduce his labor costs by 50%. We streamline the inventory and asset management at man hours that are associated with this, and we've given him a direct savings to cost correlation. Not only have we been working with hotels, but we just found out recently, today, we actually won an award with the city of Austin for using this in a governmental fashion, where we're providing tracking for them for setting up temporary housing for individuals in our city. We're looking at healthcare, we're looking at military. We were going down the path of hotels, but we're figuring out that there's other opportunities post-COVID. Last year, in our full second year, we did $500,000 in revenue. Pre-COVID, we were looking at generating $2 million or $200,000 per month MRR. We have been working for the last couple of years to basically understand every angle of this business. We've stripped the services part of this and have a full software play, which is an inventory light model. We're ready to scale, take this concept to additional cities and grow with revenue. We know that right now, outside of the current pandemic, we have hotels here in Austin, and we've been reaching out to these other cities, and we know that there are a lot of hotels that will be looking to reduce CapEx going into the new economy. They don't want to be in the laundry business anymore, and they want the business intelligence around it, so we're positioned quite well for that. This is me and my team. We've done 7,000 deliveries over the last couple of years. We're looking to dominate. This is a sales engine that we've created, and we're looking to go out and dominate the market. And we've created the perfect playbook to take care of this to take hold of this massive opportunity. The 100K challenge will help us to add to our team, get us to increasing revenue, add more sales, get to break even, and expand and scale to other cities. Thank you.
Thanks, Don. It looks like we've got our first question from Preston James. Preston, want to ask your question?
Okay. I was muted. All right, sorry about that. So Don, great job. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. So COVID-19, talk to us a little bit. I know you have a lot of confidence in your go forward plan, and it sounds like when things get back to normal. But what's the impact of COVID right now? I mean, obviously a lot of people are being hit. Hotels are being shut down. Not a lot of movement there. Can you talk to us about, post-COVID or COVID now and post-COVID, up or down in terms of the impact to your business?
Yeah.
And then also, what are your alternative plans?
We were impacted for a couple of weeks here, Preston. And so we were looking at opportunity amidst the chaos. And so today we just landed an award with the city of Austin. It's a 6-figure deal. And basically what the city is doing is they're creating temporary housing for residents who needed some type of shelter and who have high risk of have underlying health conditions that if they were exposed to COVID-19 would put a run on our healthcare system. So once the pandemic occurred, I was looking at opportunities. I started looking at reaching out to government agencies. I saw that this trend was happening, reached out to them for a couple of weeks. I mean, for the last couple of weeks, I haven't really slept much because I was getting this deal done. Yeah. But what we're doing is providing laundry and linen services. We're basically setting up a camp for 110 individuals and families on the south side of Austin, and we're providing linen services with those guys. It's an enterprise play. It's taken us about a couple of days to finish the contract, and now our team is mobilizing. So we're looking at PPE. And so, as we were progressing and spent 2.5 years going after hotels, within the last 3 weeks, we changed our business model to accommodate the needs. And I don't think anyone on our team saw this coming. But that's a great opportunity for us. The first facility that we have is Pro Lodge 1 here in Austin, with the ability to go add other facilities as needed and regulated by the EOC, which is the Emergency Response Center here in Austin.
Thank you. That's great.
All right. It looks like we've got another question from Deborah.
Don, good presentation. Thank you very much. My question is this: how quickly can you pivot to other industries away from hotel and perhaps into hospitals? What types of software and platform changes would be needed for you to move into that space quickly?
Yeah, we just did the government pivot in 3 weeks. So the same thing that we've done with governments could be applied to the military. The same thing that we've done with the military could be applied to corporate. So we've created a vendor agnostic product. And we think that it's scalable and could adhere to any market with any given challenges. So if you would have asked me that question about a year ago, I probably would have told you I don't know. But seeing we've got a contract in from the city of Austin today based on, what's happening in the world and in the nation over the last 3 to 4 weeks, and it's a 6-figure contract that's going to be extended out for at least a 3 to 6 month period as everybody assesses this. We feel that the same applicable use cases for tracking linens during this situation apply for multiple industries.
Okay, thank you.
All right, looks like we've got time for one more question. Looks like that question is going to come from Joe Beard.
Hey, Don, question around pricing. Can you help me understand the pricing model a bit and how your contracts actually work? What is the term and how sticky are they?
Yeah, so what you may not know is as we were on track and doing this for the last couple of years, a 190-room hotel generates $25,000 per month in revenue. And so that's on the services side. We have been able to study every angle of this business and strip the services side and basically roll that into software platform. And so we use discriminate pricing. So if you're looking at a commodity software play where you just get pick up and drop off, we're not going to really charge you much for that. But as we move up the stack with tracking, doing the cost aggregation and reporting and full inventory management, where we completely automate that, each one of those, we're looking at adding 3 to 4 points on top of that. So basically, we're going to take a customer-driven platform, set them up, and then as they see more needs to help out, their business, we'll charge them additional. But at the base level, as far as the service, we're pretty much the same flat price as you would have with some of the incumbents.
And so are these contracts annual?
Yes.
Okay.
In the case of Facebook, we did a 3-year deal with those guys last year for $750,000.
Okay. Thank you.